Welcome back. Today we're playing some more Rentlord. We unlocked some more portfolios and difficulties. Let's start with let's do the open house. We start with one house. Less money, one house. Houses cost 15% less, so maybe we should focus on houses here. And then let's stay with the new tenant difficulty, because I think we're still learning, you know. Oh, I like this background. This background's different. All right, let's look at plugin lab. We'll start with 10K. Let's look at our situation here. We're gonna want houses, right? So we're gonna buy. What was our plugins? I'm gonna buy one of these. Not enough money. How are you gonna tell me? Oh, I don't have enough money. That's true. That's okay. This might be okay. That was not okay. That was not okay. We should have bought another house instead. It's okay. We're learning our axioms here, you know? I refuse to buy anything else besides a house. Which is going to be maybe for... I just got to wait another couple days. Because we still reach the end here. Okay, this is what we want. All currently owned houses. See, that's not great for us right now. So we're just gonna focus on getting some houses, he says, for the third time, at least the third time. We're just gonna keep. I don't know. I played around earlier and I lost pretty bad. So I am just going to kind of steamroll a little bit to try to gain the experience to, because I don't know what I'm doing. The truth is, right? We're learning together here, or unless you actually know, and then you're upset watching me fail. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the quarters. Get some more houses going, and then getting another house seems not totally out of the question for this week, but I will get this will pay for itself after 5 triggers. So I'm gonna buy this. I think we're in a good position here. Let's see. Okay, that's almost half of what we need, which is nice. Let's get some more houses. And then hopefully we get plugins that relate to houses. For each residential property, which is a house, increase the multiplier of commercial properties by 2. Okay. It's expensive though. We can't afford it. But it's nice to know that it exists, I guess. We're buying these at a discount thanks to our portfolio. I'm gonna buy like this one over here. Not enough money. How much do I have? 8,000. Oh, so I don't have enough money to buy anything. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna collect some rent. And if we reach, you know, maybe reaching the pay early bonus maybe is like the goal. Could be the goal, because that's a big bonus. Because now we start with 23,000 extra rooms. So we can do extra rooms if we buy it last, which means we need $2,500. So we can only spend about $20,000, which means one house. Excuse me. Yeah, it's one house. We lose our even bonus, but we get a permanent extra rooms, which I've never got before. So that's kind of nice to get. So now these are all multiplied by 2, which is definitely nice for our honeysuckle home. Ew. Since it's got the cash bonus, the scratch card bonus. So now our rent collection should be pretty nice. Okay, well, I mean that's like a third of the way there. So with one round getting a third of the way there, we have so if we buy one of these, hopefully you can find a cheap house, which is 11,000 or less. And I want some of these buildings so bad. So this is not our week for that. Let's look at our. Oh, how is that so expensive? No property was bought this round. That's pretty sick. All properties gain +1 multiplier. That's pretty wild. Let's collect more rent. Nothing really changed, which means that actually I think this is like 3.2%, which means that at the end of Wednesday we won't actually get to the goal unless we change something here. You know what? 10,000 for this. Combine 3 owned houses in single. I can't afford this. Why am I so excited about things I can't afford? It's literally the story of my life. There's 2 options here. We can either compound, which is pretty nice since we have the multiplier. I think we might do compounding rent. The other option is to see if we can buy another house, which gives us back our even lot bonus, which is 500 per property, which is an extra $2,000. Wow, that seems really strong though. Like to focus on that instead. And let's get something that like gives us the most rent. 482. 482 is the highest I've seen so far. This is the one. All right. Now we can't afford any plugins, but you know what? Our rent should be like $2,000 more than it was last week. And that was about right. So now we're at Thursday. We can get a $10,000 bonus. Doesn't seem huge. See, this is where I get confused because if we play 2 more rounds, we get $10,000 anyway. So I don't know. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I play the rounds out so now I can try to get more properties. But that's not going to happen. Or look at some plugins. Liquidification. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 houses here. This is my core. This is one of my multiplier, amplifier, and extra rooms are essentially the same thing. If we're doing a house build, I'm gonna do liquefaction again. Liquidification. Let's try it. Oh, I can't afford it again. What am I doing? Let's get this. That's pretty huge. And collect rent. I think getting our multipliers up is pretty important. 7,000. Okay. We have $11,000. Let's look at that plugin. Odd lot. To get a house, we need to buy a new slot, which is gonna be a big chunk of money. So I'm just gonna collect more money again. I don't think there's a way to. At least I don't see it. Unless I start. No, because I can't replace properties because we got things that only apply to things that. We got plugins that only apply to houses that we already bought, right? All right, what's our goal? 20,000. If we can get 20,000 fast. Word of mouth. When shops collect rent, increase the rent of all other shops. Yeah, that's not really what we're doing. We could do liquefaction now. 1, 2, 3 houses. Nah, because then we lose all of our multiplier stuff. Like, I want it to be the play, but it's just not. Let's get a new slot. Let's get a new house. Oh, yeah. Let's get this house. It's expensive. Alright. Let's see how far this gets us. Okay. If I can make some improvements, I can get this in by maybe Thursday. By Wednesday would be awesome, but I don't think that's going to happen. Compound. I can't afford any of these blue plugins. They cost 10,000. There must be something that I'm missing. Another 6,000 by Thursday. At the start of each round adds $12.50 to your income. $12.50. is not terrible. How much is this house? I can't afford a house, and I think I just buy that because then I think it gets me to the goal. It's like a 10,000 extra. Why not just keep playing? I guess like the further out you finish it, the less of a reward it is to finish early. Again, unless I'm missing something. 11,000. We're just gonna go for the cheapest one now. The cheapest one also gives us the least amount of money back, right? So like, if I'm complaining about my properties, the fault is kind of my own. I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna buy the cheapest one. Oh, I have just barely enough. So then we get our even lot bonus, and then we get a welcome party bonus. So this should be a pretty good amount of money here. 11,000, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so we have 11,000. There's not much we can do with 11,000 unless we look at one of these. Just gonna liquefy all of our assets, man. And then what? Then buy a castle? How much is a castle? A castle gives us 6K one time. Nah, there's no way that equates to this. Industrial. Personally, I think this game needs some balancing, but that's just me. Property slot 10. I think we just collect rent. There's nothing else we can do here. I don't see anything else we can do here. Nice. Okay, so now our goal is 40,000. Can we reach it? I don't really. I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy and say that we can't reach it, but I'm gonna be just a little honest and be like, I don't see it. We have 22,000. What we really need is a really good plugin. This helps us scale. I'm gonna re-roll one. That didn't help us at all. Let's collect some rent. I think once I delete the scratch card, I lose the bonus, which is like not that extra $500, which is not what we want. Odd lot. Not really what we want either. Penthouse. 50,000 though. That's crazy. At the start of each round, a random apartment. I mean, I don't get apartments. I don't have apartments. Maybe I just have to save up for a better. No. Oh wait. Oh wait. I just noticed something that I didn't notice before. No, the apartment is not here, but the apartment has rent. It starts at rent times 4, I think, which I think is pretty important. I'm not sure why, but it feels really important. I'm gonna roll one here. We're not doing any farms. We're gonna collect more rent. I think we're at a good pace. Yeah, we're at a pretty decent pace. So I'm really just fishing for plugins. A random property receives a permanent increase of 5 times its rent, but can no longer be. I mean, I would love that, but that means I would need 20,000 more, which is selling 4 properties, which have multipliers attached to them. And I'm not the sort of fella to do all that math. So maybe the fault is my own. I'm gonna roll one. I'm gonna keep going. All right, we're getting, or at least we get. Look at our 1% doing the work. Our 1% from our compounding. Where is it? 11, 11.1, 11.1, 11.2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're trying to just save money, I guess, right? Okay, at the start of each round, increase the rent of all houses by 250. Okay, now this is what we're fucking talking about. Okay, let's get rid of. This is doing kind of decent work, but like it's just flat. It's too flat. We need something like that. Okay, now I feel good. Let's collect rent here. Oh, wow. So for every house we have, increase. Wait. It's not permanent. It's not permanent, y'all. At the start of each round, increase the rent of all houses by 250 for every house earned. So it's not temporary. It's not permanent, but it's still like the more houses we get, we could still scale it, is what I'm trying to say. And houses. I don't understand how spawns a buyable property on the map based on your most owned. So it's gonna spawn a house that we can afford. It says buyable property. I don't know if that means that you can afford it or just that like it's available to buy. Look at this building. Oh, so this building is 158 times 6. I mean, I know right now we're really focused on houses. I'm gonna buy a property. I'm gonna buy 2 property slots. I mean, because why not? Let's see how much. Is it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday, so we can. Like, I didn't get to see how much money we actually earned. 29K. This gated community really helped us, and now it's kind of screwing us because we have no houses on our map. If we get this, maybe we could pick up a perk that has to do with residential stuff. Money trees. After, like, I like money trees because it scales, right? Like permanent. That's a permanent scale right there. How much is this? I kind of want to pick this up. Just because it says ×5 and I like the ×5 of it all. Yeah, this is good. We're good. Oh, and I forgot we had the welcome party. Man, our even lot was doing work for us too. I guess 500 for each property is a decent amount. Just get an odd lot to counter it. No, don't do that. Buy a house is what you should do. 14, 12. I mean, if we're getting 250 for each, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Just get a house, man. We can afford any house here. And then what? And then we could just collect. Let's look around. How I had odd lot. I rolled and got odd lot again. That feels bad, man. All right, let's collect rent. This should be pretty much. It should be a lot higher than last time. 39. It's Thursday. I'm not gonna pay early. Not gonna pay early. You can't make me. There's another building. Let's look at our plugins. Not gonna lie to you, that's pretty ass. Is there any forests? There's not even any forests. If you want at least 5 restaurants, no. I'm getting the same 2 plugins. Help. I think we just collect rent again. There's no houses. Unless I'm missing like an action that I can take, I think that's all we can do, right? We got 102K out of 800 or 8 out of 80. Got another 37. We got less somehow. Penthouse at the start of each round. We have the money for it. At the start of each round, a random apartment gets a multiplier increased by 10. Okay, this is what the fuck we're talking about. For each residential property, increase. Okay, that doesn't really care. But we have 50,000 to spend. And this can go screw itself. It's not that significant anymore, but we get the penthouse. And now we care about apartments a little bit. once we start affording them. Multiply increase by 10. Although, like, it is not that high of a number to multiply by 10. It's still okay though. We gotta increase the speed a little bit of this. Okay, we got there. What week is it? It's week 7. Okay. At the start of each round, adds to your income. We did that and it was okay. Let's look into. Okay, well, we'd have to buy a property slot. This is not that great. Well, if I sold this, could I afford this? This is a better property. This is a better 181 times 8, and this is 125 times 5. 70. I might just get this instead. See, the buildings are a little more interesting because sometimes their multiplier can be different. 87 times 9. This is just a better apartment. I think we collect rent. Okay. Did I not speed? I didn't speed this up. Oh, and then we got the welcome party. I keep on forgetting about the welcome party bonus. That helped us out a bit, but it looks like we're falling behind a little bit. So we gotta think about houses some more. 12. Here's another house. We're gonna lose our even lot bonus here, but I think it still could be worth it. We'll see. It could be worth it. Why? Why could it be worth it? Because we get the welcome bonus. Oh yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it for sure. We do get more. Let's look at our plugins. We haven't looked at plugins in a while. That's not going to be anything significant. No. Did I double click that? I think I accidentally double clicked that. That's not good. Property magnet would give us more houses that we can afford. The issue that I think we're stuck at, we need more money to get more property slots. I think that's where our bottleneck is. I mean, we caught up. We're doing okay. Just gonna look at the properties of the apartments every once in a while to see. We'd like a house, but you know, just collecting rent to be able to afford another property slot. Once we get a new house, we'll be back in the with even lots, which would be good. For each house you own, this is us. All forests gain +1 multiplier. For each forest you own. Shit, man, I don't know about that. There's a couple forests here. How much do the forests give us? Not a whole lot. But with this, this is nice because I don't actually know what to do. First of all, buy the property slot because we need it. I could sell a house. I could just buy this. If I buy this, then I would have a multiplier 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. This would have an 8 multiplier, and all my houses would have an extra 250. That doesn't seem so bad. But also with the gated community, you know what? I'm gonna get one. And then I get this. Right. Even lot is 500 is a lot more than I thought. This affects a couple places. I wish I could see which houses this affects. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I sell this and then I buy this. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I think it's gonna be okay. 49. Okay, that was Friday. I didn't get to see exactly how much that was. But our goal is 320K. I accidentally collected rent without doing anything, which is okay, I guess, because I might have done that anyway. That's not bad. There's room for improvement here for sure, but like we can do this. A random property receives a permanent increase of 5 times its rent, but can no longer be sold. Like I could start affording these things, right? I think some feedback I would have is that properties that are very, very expensive should only show up later in the game. Or it can detect how much money you have. Because seeing a bunch of plugins that were like 50,000 when my goal was only like 10,000 was like, felt bad. Liquidification. No. I don't know. Grounded gains. Property slots are very, very expensive right now. I think a purple plugin is gonna be one of the big factors that's gonna help us gain some more momentum. 5 times its rent, but can't be sold. And this is like one time, right? You know what? Let's go for it, bro. We gotta figure out, we gotta figure it out. Twilight Grove. Oh, it gets deleted afterwards. I did not. It gets deleted afterwards, which is actually kind of nice. It didn't make a difference, really. Okay. That's pretty funny, but at least we get a plugin slot back. And we're at an even number, so this is not really gonna immediately help us. We'll roll one more time. At the start of each round, half of your properties yield times 2. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. The other half generate only half. This is the kind of shit we need to do, bro. I think we need to I don't know. That's good. Look, most of our thing did times 2. I think that was actually really, really good for us. Okay, it was pretty good for us. This is good. The Scarecrow is one of my favorite plugins. +1 multiplier for all farmlands at the end of the round. It's really good, man, but not when you're not building farmlands. Not great. All right, I think now we save up for more houses, to buy more houses. Man, this is close. Does it matter what order this is in? I don't think so. We have an extra slot. Each time a residential property collects rent. Does that count for the multipliers too? I don't know if that's the play, but that's the only thing I can really see to do. We can get another house. We lose our even. What if we roll for a, what's this? If you own at least one of every resident, we don't. If we had a castle, we could buy. No, we don't have a castle to buy. Let's re-roll one more time. It's not bad. 500 per property or a 1 times multiplier. I think 1 multiplier is actually better than that. So I think we can get out of it even, which is good because that means we can buy a slot and then buy a house Oh shit, of course there's not a friggin' house here. What's our... Let's roll one more. Odd lot. Don't give me these, man. Don't give me these. Boom bust. We busted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Majority of ours busted, but that's okay. The Vogue did okay there. We did okay. Okay, I feel pretty good. I feel a lot less like... What's the chance of this? Wait, so it's a 32% chance. 20%. Oh, so houses just are less likely to pop up as time goes by. What's our plugins looking like? Grounded gains. Honestly, I would do another one of those grounded gains. What would I get rid of? Each time residential property is collected, get an extra 500. This penthouse, honestly, if I get rid of this penthouse, it means I can get another house. Gets its multiplier increased by 10. I don't know if that's that great, honestly. Picnic. What is Picnic doing for us? Picnic is making our Twilight Grove have a lot more triggers. What am I trying to replace it with? Something finds it. Maybe I just don't even get that. Or, you know what? I'll get rid of this, get this. Because this gets deleted and it opens up a slot anyway. So then maybe next time we can. Oh my god. Honeysuckle Home got the 5 times. Wait, did it? Because I don't see it. Why is it 1? Did I read that wrong? Oh, maybe it just does this. Okay, I think it just increases here. It doesn't give it more multiplier. All right, what's next? Rent boost. No, we have money, man. Multiplier for all houses. This seems pretty nice. And then we can afford one. Again, it's so hard to find houses. What about a castle? We can get a castle. It's, residential. Houses are residential. Is there any other residential bonus? No. Okay, we're just gonna get a castle here, which is pretty good. Is the Picnic a residential thing? No. Why did this multiply by a bunch? Oh, maybe because the boom and bust. Not doing so hot. Not doing so hot. Let's see what our plugin left. Combine 3 houses into a regular. Yeah, this is what we need. We need this desperately. Picnic is... Oh, okay. Do that. I think this should get deleted. Right? Okay, it doesn't. Combine 3 houses and add a single. Does it do it multiple times? If this... Does it do it again? If it does, it's pretty huge. It doesn't? I don't think it did. Let's buy a house. A forest would be nice. I'm getting nervous now. Oh, I should have waited for fresh paint. Even lot. I realized that combining the houses kind of screws us up a little bit. Raw profits. Each vacant property collects. No. For every 3 farmlands, you own 1 castle. No, that's nice, but not what we need. Picnic day is here. Is there a forest here to buy? No. Let's roll again. Anytime a property is sold, 10% of the rest transform into own property. That seems pretty nice, but not really what we're going. I think this is it. I think we just lose here unless we get a really good boom bust, and it looks like we got a 50-50 on it. 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah. Did we lose it? Oh man. All right. Well, we tried, man. This game is a little difficult, man. We gotta. I mean, part of it is luck. Part of it is difficulty. Part of it is skill. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you like videos like these, consider leaving a like, consider subscribing. I post videos like this pretty much every day. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.